I've done plenty of videos about scaling up your business. You know, your testimonial reviews, portfolio, increasing your prices, believing in yourself, being confident, and that's all good and well. But a lot of people struggle with one particular aspect, and that's when they have to go to the client and say, it's going to cost you $9,000 to do XYZ or $15,000. You've had the phone call, discovery call, exchange of emails. You understand their problem and they're kind of on the same page as you. And you know the benefits that this solution is going to bring to them, their business and their life. But you still struggle to make the suggestion for a higher price. Look, if you're on the same wavelength and you have an idea for what they want, you just got to say to the client, to get the best of what we need to do for you, it's going to cost $10,000. And then you stop. You give them the price. What you don't do is say it's going to cost $10,000 because of I have to do this. It's going to take me 20 days. I've got to go and learn CSS, JS or whatever. I've got to spend more time doing X, Y, Z. I've got to stop working on project X. I've got to start going for a jog or whatever. No one cares, okay? What you do is you give them the price and that's it. You do not start to defend or justify it. Because if someone comes to me and says, hey, to do this work is going to cost $20,000, and then they start to justify why, I'm already detecting that they know that I'm going to start haggling down. And they're trying to stop me from doing that. But what I really hate is when someone turns up and goes, oh yeah, we'll sort out your garden for $10,000. But you know what? Because it's you, I'm going to do it for $6,000. Hold on, we don't know each other. We're not friends. In fact, this is the first time we're meeting face to face. You just knocked off like 40% because you like me? Where did that come from? And the same goes with clients. No matter how much you know them, they're not your best friend. They could be your best friend, actually. They could be a family member, which is a whole different story. But they don't owe you anything. And if you start saying to a client, it's going to cost $10,000, or it would cost $10,000, but you know what? I've got a special deal going on and I'm going to do it for $8,000. And you know what? I'm going to start tonight and get it done for you by tomorrow. They're going to be there and go, you sound desperate. You sound like you know I'm going to start haggling, or you're opening the door for me to haggle. And that's what they'll do. They'll start to talk down your prices. What you've got to do is give the price and shut up, okay? Just literally, I'm being blunt here. Let them make the first move. Let them tell you what they're thinking, all right? Let's put it into practice, okay? Right now, I'm going to say to you, we need to create a brand new website that's going to be search engine optimized and work for your audience so that you can double your income. And to do that, it's going to cost $10,000. Customer on the other side is either going to go, no, that's not what I want. You know, no, you've misunderstood what I'm trying to achieve. And then they might come back and clarify, but you've already got an idea in your head of $10,000. Or they might go, whoa, that's higher than I was expecting. Okay, well, what were they expecting? And that's when they might tell you. And if they then go, well, I thought it would only be like 3,000, that's when I would straight away go back with, yeah, okay, we could work with that. But then that means I'm not going to do the search engine optimization. There will be less pages. And some of the solutions I was going to put in place to help you potentially double your income or get to where you wanted to reach, you know, your goal, the peak, your milestone. We're not going to be able to do that now. Maybe next year we could revisit, but if we want to go to 3,000, fine, let's talk about that. Let them tell you. Don't you go in and say it's going to cost $10,000 and then start to justify it, okay? Because you're opening the door. You have to believe in yourself. And it's very difficult to give a price and just shut up and not say a word. And there might be this eerie, funny silence, like on the video call or the phone call. Don't forget, you've informed them. Now it's for them to come back to you, right? It's like if you go to a shop and you want to buy a sandwich and maybe you didn't know what the price was and you get to the till and they scan it because you didn't know the price and they go, oh, it's $5. And you're like, oh, I thought it was less than that. Well, you now have an option. You either put it back, you either walk away, you either pay them, right? The cashier ain't going to go, it's $5 and then say, you know, they're going to wait. They're going to expect you now to make a decision. Some of them might say, look, we've got a queue, right? Make your mind up or get out of here, right? But most of the time, they're now going to expect you to make that decision and you have to decide what you're going to do. The same goes for the potential client. You state your price. They can walk away. Fine, they walk away. Don't go chasing. Don't suddenly go, oh, hold on, come back. I'll do it for 50% of the price. No, because now they know you're desperate. And if you lose them, you lose them. You have to learn, okay? Do you know how many times I've made an offer and it's gone nowhere? And I'm like, we just exchanged 5 or 6 emails. We even had like a 1-hour like phone call or a video call, and it came to nothing. That's why in other videos that you will hopefully have seen from our channel, try and get an understanding of their budget or what they're looking for or what they might spend as early as possible so you don't get let down too hard. But when you're at that stage, you state your price and then shut the up, okay? Just shut up, let them make that decision. And if they want to walk away, let them walk away. If they want to haggle down, fine, but then that means what you were going to do, you start slicing off, okay? So in your head, you formulate that itemized breakdown, $10,000, but what is that 10,000? Domain setup, hosting setup, email setup, installation of WordPress, Elementor maybe, or Bricks, or any other page builder. What about search engine optimization? What are you going to do? E-commerce, appointment booking. What exactly are you doing? How many pages? Was it a 10-page website? And they want you to go to 50% of that? Fine, drop the pages down from 10 to 4 or 3 or whatever. Make them understand that if they want everything, you got to pay for it, okay? You are not going to get the best car in the world unless you pay for every component feature that you want. Once you get into the mindset of state and be quiet, you will crack it. I'm Imran Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'm sorry if I sounded really blunt and harsh, but that's the way it is. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.